What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, coach of the Milwaukee Meta Champs, and welcome to this video. Unfortunately, I don't have time to make a dedicated intro for my games this week since I'm trying to catch up on videos, but I'll have the matchup and our opponent's information displayed on screen now, and the team I'm bringing to counter it will be linked down below. Also, full transparency before heading into this game, because of my insanely busy schedule, there won't be as many edits in this video. However, all of my most recent games have been absolute bangers, so I'm sure you'll still enjoy this game regardless. Without any further ado, I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. Let's go ahead and head into the battle. Alrighty, let's freaking do this, baby! I am very, very excited. Alrighty, let's freaking do this, baby! I am super excited for this game. Let's freaking go. Let's see here, searching now. So yeah, we should be good. Very nervous about this game. I'm very scared. I really want to get a win here, but this is going to be a very tough game for us. So we're going to see the ANNIHILAPE, Gligar, Slowking, the Noivern, and the Scizor. No Urshifu. Very interesting. I guess it makes sense with Dachshund being there. And then, let's see here. We do see Noivern. We don't see the Zoroark or the Bronzong, thankfully. We don't see Vaporeon either. Okay. A very interesting game indeed. So, I'm very tempted to lead my Infernape, because I think Infernape here is going to be the best possible lead, unfortunately, because I am not going to be able to use, like, if Sticky Webs go up, then they're staying up, so I think I'm going to lead Infernape, unfortunately. Is it what I want to do? Not really, but I think it's kind of my best option, unfortunately. The Big Bowl is going to be very useful as a SPDA wall, so that's something I have to keep in mind as well. Yeah. Infernape's not going to be as useful in this game as I wanted it to be. The main Pokemon that it's here for aren't here. We do outspeed an Adamant Max Speed Scizor, even at -1, so we do have to keep that in mind. So I think, let's see, yeah, we're gonna have to play this very, very carefully. The Gligar is gonna be pretty annoying, but I can switch into a few Pokemon for that. And, yeah, so, okay. Good luck up into my opponent, let's freaking do this, and also this video is gonna be edited the way it has been before, and, you know, yeah, all that fun stuff. So, let's see what my opponent ends up leading off with. Ooh, that's a cute card, heck yeah. Heck yeah, that's a cute card. I remember seeing that. I do remember seeing that card now. It looks familiar to me. Let's see what they lead off with. They lead off with Mikasa. That's going to be the Ribombee. Okay, so we lead off with Infernape. That is great for me. I can just fire off a free Fire Punch with a Muscle Band boosted attack. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to here. There's no Vaporeon, so I don't need to click Thunder Punch. We are going to see the Sticky Webs here hit the field. We do have Heavy Duty Booties on the Raikou, so Raikou won't be affected by the speed, which is great. We're probably going to see, yep, that is in fact Focus Sash. That makes sense. Ribombee is basically dead at this point. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click Fire Punch again. There's zero reason for me not to. We're probably going to take some damage, but it is what it is. We could see a swap, but I doubt it. The Noivern is going to be a bit annoying. We're going to see a U-turn, actually. Very interesting. So something here is going to take some damage. Let's see here. Ribombee. So that's two Pokemon that's faster than Raikou, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're probably going to see maybe the Gligar hit the field. That would make sense. I kind of wish I had Knockoff instead of Thunder Punch now. I almost didn't bring Thunder Punch, but I decided I needed it for the Vaporeon. We're going to see Crabs. That's going to be the Gligar. Yep. That makes sense. That is going to, in fact, be Gligar. So we fire up a Fire Punch here. Bada bing, bada boom. Do we get the burn? We don't get the burn. Unfortunate. But now I can just go for a swap into... I guess I can go for a swap into Hawkeye. There's no reason for me not to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's swap into Hawkeye here. We could see a knockoff here. That's fine, though. I don't really think there's anything that this thing wants to throw at me that'll do a lot of damage. We are going to see rocks. Okay, so that's going to be a bit annoying. I do wish I brought my boots now, but it is what it is. Now I think I can just click Knockoff for free. There's zero reason for me not to at this point. Yeah, we just click Knockoff, boom. Does a decent chunk of damage. Oh, are you going to, like, hazard stack me? Are you going to hazard stack me? No, you just see a knockoff from you. Okay, to get rid of my possible boots. But I am, in fact, Wide Lens, so it is what it is. So I'm going to go for a Bleak Wind here. We land our Bleak Winds. Yeah, obviously, we land our Bleak Winds. And that did a lot of damage, too, which is pretty crazy. So, let's see. We are going to see a layer of spikes. Okay, so Gligar. Let's see here. Tornadus Therian versus Gligar. Let's see. There is no Eviolite here. Let's see. I think a Heat Wave will knock you out from here. Yeah, Heat Wave should knock you out, so I'm going to go for Heat Wave. Let's see it. Boom. Yeah, Gligar should be dead here. Yep, Gligar is dead. Perfect. Okay, nice. So Gligar is going to go down here. We also reveal that we have that. I think Galarian Slowking has to hit the field here. That's really the only Pokemon that wants to take a hit from this. I mean, I guess Noivern could come in too, but I don't know. I think they're going to want to save Noivern. That's my assumption. Because Noivern can definitely win this game for my opponent. Raikou is going to be really needing to come in clutch, so we have to keep that in mind. It's very, very scary. Let's see. I could go for a U-turn here versus the Slowking. I kind of want to... I don't know what I do here, actually. I really don't know. Because a knockoff on Slowking is also very nice. ANNIHILAPE is going to be an issue, I think. I think ANNIHILAPE is definitely going to be a bit of an issue. So I do need to be very careful about that. This is going to be a very offensive game, it looks like. Which is pretty cool, I won't lie. I won't lie, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. Again, I'm very curious to see what they bring in here. We're going to see Big Justice. That's going to be none other than the Noivern. Okay, so Noivern's going to hit the field. Alrighty, so I could click Knock here. I could click U-Turn. I could click Bleak Wind. There's a few things I can click here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and click Knock. The reason being is because, well, I guess maybe you could be Throat Spray. Let's see here. Noivern. I'm very curious. Bleak Wind does a crap ton of damage to you, but also we could miss, so I think I'm just going to click Knock. I'm going to get some guaranteed damage off. We're also going to see the Terra, so let's see if it's Terra, Normal Fire, or Dragon. I am a bit scared that this is Throat Spray, so let's see. Terra, Normal, so yeah, it probably is Throat Spray, unfortunately. That's a bit of a yikes. That's a bit of a yikes then. Let's see, Boom Burst, Throat Spray boost, yeah. Let's see here. We are going to see the Boom Burst. Now I really, yeah, I was worried about that. We just dropped to that, which is kind of crazy. I'm not even going to lie. So, let's see. It's not Throat Spray boost, though, so that's good. I think here what I do, I think, like, I mean, I could go into It's Me, but I died at everything, so I'm going to go into Big Ball. Big Ball, Big Ball, Big Ball. And yeah, we are SPDA Wall, so we were meant for Slowking, but it'll do against this too. Let's see here, Terra Normal. Let's see, Earthquake does half, so, and we also can restore HP. Yeah, we weaken this attack. Yeah, we can just go for an EQ here for free at this point, right? Yeah, let's see. Rabombi could come in, Scizor could come in. I think I'm just gonna go for an EQ. I think that's all I'm going to do here. Like, ANNIHILAPE could come in, but if it does come in, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see what happens here. Galarian Slowking is definitely not coming in against this thing. Yeah, I think the most likely situation is ANNIHILAPE, and ANNIHILAPE's still not going to enjoy too much taking a hit from this thing. And I have a perfect switch in with my Dash Bun, so that's also good to know too. Yeah, and Earthquake, even against like a max HP ANNIHILAPE, Earthquake still does 36 to 43%, so we're kind of chilling. We're kind of chilling right now, I'm not even gonna lie. And also, Raikou being faster than both Scizor and ANNIHILAPE still is very nice. So, because of the boots, and we're also not taking damage. And in the Aegir! I think that's gonna be ANNIHILAPE. That sounds like an ANNIHILAPE name. That is an ANNIHILAPE. Okay, so, ANNIHILAPE hits the field, we go for this, boom. Does a decent chunk of damage, and we are gonna see its lefties. So, that's fine. I think what I do here, I go into Dash Bun. Yeah, I just go into Dash Bun for free. And then I can just click Wish. And have fun with that. There's zero reason for me not to go into Dash Bun here. We are the Rocky Helmet for this thing specifically. And then I can Wish Pass into, I think I can Wish Pass back into Tingaloo, and then I can just go for Rocks or Spikes or something like that. So that would be pretty nice too, I'm not even gonna lie. In fact, actually, yeah, if we go for Hazards, then Rabombi dies on Switch, so that's also very nice to know. Let's see what they opt to go for here. We are going to see a Bulk Up, actually, so that's very interesting. That's very interesting to me. So, I do have Play Rough for this thing. We saw a Bulk Up, which is a bit annoying. We saw a Bulk Up, so maybe I just spam Play Rough versus you. I think that's kind of what I have to do now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to spam that just so that way I don't die to you. I'm gonna Play Rough. I'm gonna Play Rough. Again, Raikou has the heavy-duty booties because I was afraid of webs in this game, so ANNIHILAPE is kind of the major threat. This is the main thing that I brought this Pokemon for. So if we get some free damage off on this thing, then that's absolutely amazing. There's no way it'll be able to really KO me. They could go for Taunt here as well. It could be Drain Punch, Range Fist, Taunt, and Bulk Up. That's the set that's on Showdown right now. So we're just going to see another Bulk Up. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. As long as we keep landing our Play Roughs, it'll take damage from the... Well, okay. Fine. Fine. I guess not. Okay. Well, you're at +2 now, so that's annoying. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, you're still not going to be able to do that much damage to me. I'm just going to keep trying to get the hazard stack on, or like, damage chipped on you. And then, let's see, how much damage do I need with, oh god. Okay, I need, like, Shadow Ball, 29 to 35% against the max SPDA boosting set. So I need to not miss anymore, basically. I need to not miss anymore, or get a crit. We don't miss, thank god. That did a decent chunk of damage, but not enough. That's not good. That miss might matter. That miss might end up mattering a lot, unfortunately. I'm just gonna click Play Rough again. There's zero reason for me not to. I need them to either Go for, yeah, okay, so we're gonna see Rage Fist here. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Yikes. Okay, yeah, no, I think we lose. Dang it. If we didn't miss that first play rough, we wouldn't have lost here. But because we missed that first play rough, I think we lose. So that's going to suck. We might not make playoffs anymore because of this. This is a very bad loss for us. We might not make playoffs anymore. That's how bad this is. I think you know what I'm going to do. Let's see. I think I have to go into this thing. I don't want to click Terra Ghost here. Yeah, I don't want to click Terra Ghost because I need poison. I need poison damage on this thing. I need this thing to either get poisoned or burned, basically. So that's what I'm going to try to aim for. I'm going to try to aim for this thing to get poisoned or burned. Fire Punch. That's what I have to do at this point. Yeah, that first play rough really sucked because if I landed that play rough, then I could have gotten a Raikou in to click Shadow Ball. We're going to see Rage Fist here. Does that pick up the KO? Let's see it. Boom. Critical hit. Well, frick me, I guess. This game just doesn't want me to win. Okay. Oh, God. I could have played this a bit better. I thought about bringing Blastoise instead of Ting-Lu, and in hindsight, I guess I should have brought Blastoise, but it is what it is. I'm just going to lose this game. We're going to reveal the Heavy Duty Boots tech. Maybe I can get a crit with Shadow Ball, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will, unfortunately. Let's try it. Let's see it. Probably not. GG's to my opponent. Really well played. I'll let the rest of this play out. Oh my god, that's crazy. That is crazy, dude. Okay, well, I guess I should have gone into Raikou sooner then. I didn't think I was gonna... Yeah, I guess I should have gone into Raikou sooner. Frick. Well, based on this result, looks like there's a good chance we don't make playoffs, unfortunately. That's a very bad loss for us. That's really bad. I was hoping this would at least be a close game, but yeah, no, this is a bad loss. This was a very, very rough loss at this point, because we were already not the best in differential in terms of our, in terms of everything. I need to take a look and see where we will be at now, but I don't think it's going to be good, unfortunately. If, let's say, I go to Master Ball... Season 2. I could have played this game better. I should have brought Blastoise. I should have brought more Heavy Duty Boots, and I should have brought Blastoise. I didn't think my opponent was going to Hazard Stack me. I just wasn't expecting that in this game, so that's on me. But yeah, let's see, 3 and 4. We're going to be a -4. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We're definitely going to need... We're going to need to win our last game for sure, and we're probably going to have to hope that some of the 3 and 3s lose their last 2 games. That's what's going to have to happen here, I think, because our differential is just way too bad. And this is definitely not going to help that. So, it is what it is. My opponent played very well. GG's to my opponent. Really, really well played. Mad respect to them. And, yeah, I should have played better. I should have played better. I prepped for... Yeah, I just didn't prep as good as I wanted to, I guess. Hey everybody, Future Gokey here. I've been recording this the day before it's going up, and yes, I know this video is going up a week late, but there is an actual explanation for that. First off, unsurprisingly, I've been going through a bit of burnout. I will explain more in a video tomorrow on my main channel, so check out the main channel if you haven't already. And as a result of the burnout, I have become less motivated to edit videos, and since the Master Ball division isn't upload required, I figured I can let this go for a week. And also, unfortunately, I can confirm that we did not make playoffs. Week 8's game was rough. First off, I decided to just focus on the game, so I didn't even do any live commentary. And second off, we got swept by an Umbreon because my team couldn't break through it. So, yeah. There's some RNG that didn't go our way, of course, but, you know, it still sucked. And it didn't seem like a fun... Bruh. Back to what I was saying, it just didn't seem like a fun video to work on or watch, so I didn't think you guys would really enjoy it. If you guys really want me to upload that video, I will, but it will be a post-commentary, and it will be me getting destroyed by an Umbreon because I did not bring setup or anything like that, so, which is on me, and it was rough. Even though I brought 2 Lumberries, I got toxic to death, and yeah, it was horrible. So that's why this video is a week late. I didn't have the pressure of week 8 coming up this week, and also just I was a bit demotivated because of burnout, which again, I will explain more in a video going up tomorrow on the main channel. So subscribe to the main channel if you haven't already. In terms of where we ended up on the standings, I'm actually kind of surprised. We ended up 12th. I thought we were going to be lower. With the 3 and 5, we were the only team to go 3 and 5 with a -9 differential. Yes, we went -5 in week 8, which is another reason why I didn't want to upload the video. It just, again, just didn't seem like fun. But yes, we missed out on the playoffs. If we had won that game, we still would have needed to win considerably because, well, actually, no, not really. I think if we had won week 8, we would be in playoffs because our opponent was Ted, who barely made playoffs. So yeah, I think if we would have won that game, we would have made playoffs, but it is what it is. In terms of the team, it was a very fun team to use. I'll have it displayed up here. I did not make any trades or anything like that. It was a very pivot-heavy team. I don't think it was my best team necessarily. I think I could have used some other Pokemon a little bit better. I really enjoyed using Dachsbun and Muck. Both of those Pokemon were a lot of fun for me to use, and they were both very reliable too, which was really awesome. Tornadus was fun as well. I enjoyed using a lot of the pivoting, but I also think that there were some Pokemon that I could have used a bit better. I wish I got the chance to bring Iron Crown and Fernape and Flygon a little bit more, as they only came to like 2 or 3 games. So yeah, I do kind of wish I brought them a little bit more, and Ogerpon too, even. I really love the combination of like Raikou, Torn, Glasstrier, all those Pokemon. Those were a lot of fun. I think I should have leaned a bit more into the pivoting. If I went with a team this pivot heavy, then I think I should have just committed and made sure every Pokemon had a pivoting move, because there were some times where I wanted Glasstrier or Ting-Lu to be able to pivot with a move, and I just couldn't run it because they don't get any pivoting moves. So I think that also was kind of brutal for me too. But I will say I did enjoy using all of these Pokemon, even Blastoise as well. Blastoise is a great Pokemon. I just wish I got the chance to use some of these Pokemon more, but it is what it is. However, as you know if you have been watching the Luxury Ball division, we are guaranteed playoffs in that division. Weekend will be going up tomorrow as well, so stay tuned tomorrow for not just the update video going up on the main channel, but also that video on the Luxury Ball Week 8 going up tomorrow as well. And there won't be any videos next week because of the fact that the way the draft leagues are run, the top 10 make playoffs, and then the 6th spot through the 10th spot battle it out to get into the quarterfinals. So the top like 5 teams, I think it is, right? 6, 7, 8. The top 6 teams, sorry, it's 7th through 10th. The top 6 teams get a bye week, and I won't spoil where we are, but we did get the bye week, which it was pretty much guaranteed with our spot anyways that we would get the bye week, but you get my point. So definitely be looking forward to that to see whether or not we get 2nd or 5th or 3rd or whatever in the rankings. Look forward to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I learned a lot from this draft league as well. It was a lot of fun using this type of team, and I really want to use it again. I think it could be a lot of fun, and I think it could be a lot better too. So I hope then there's a future where I will be able to get to use this type of team again. And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens whenever that will be. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you really to see week 8, then let me know. And if you do, then I'll upload it. If not, then I'll probably just let it go. But again, yeah, thank you so much to Kaz for inviting me back into the Master Ball division. Obviously, it was a huge honor to be in the Master Ball division. It kind of sucks that we went from champions in Season 1 to not even making playoffs in Season 2, but hey, it is what it is. We're looking really good in Luxury Ball division, so hopefully I'll be able to make the comeback in Luxury Ball. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to K-Son as well for helping run the Master Ball division specifically. He's done an absolutely amazing job. Please go check him out. He is such an amazing person, as well as Kaz. Please check out both of them. I will link both of them down in the description below. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, I'll just go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and with that, I'll leave you all to it. I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace out, mates!